Title: The Secret to Happiness. In a small village nestled between green hills, there lived a man named Rohan. He was known for his kindness and hardworking nature. However, Rohan had one problem: he was never truly happy. No matter what he achieved, he always found something to complain about. One day, an old sage visited the village. Everyone respected him for his wisdom. Rohan, curious to find happiness, approached the sage and asked, "Sir, I have everything: a good house, a loving family, and enough money. But still, I am not happy. Why?" The sage smiled and said, "Come with me on a journey. I will show you the secret to happiness." Rohan agreed, and they set out on a long walk. As they walked, the sage gave Rohan a glass of water and a spoon filled with salt. "Now, mix this salt in the water and drink it," he instructed. Rohan did as told, but immediately spat out the water. "This is too salty," he exclaimed. The sage chuckled and led him to a nearby lake. "Now, pour the same amount of salt into this lake and take a sip from it." Rohan followed the sage's instructions and took a sip. This time, the water tasted fresh. The sage then explained, "The amount of salt I gave you is the same, but the difference was the size of the vessel. When you see problems as everything in your life, your happiness shrinks, just like the glass of water. But when you expand your perspective, like the vast lake, problems become insignificant." Rohan was amazed by this wisdom. He realized that happiness does not depend on external circumstances, but on how one perceives life. From that day on, he decided to be happy in every situation. When he faced difficulties, he reminded himself to expand his perspective, just like the lake. Soon, people noticed the change in Rohan. He smiled more often, helped others without expecting anything in return, and found joy in small moments. His life became peaceful, and he finally understood the true meaning of happiness. Moral: happiness is not about having a perfect life. It is about learning to appreciate what you have and changing your perspective. If you expand your heart and mind, problems will seem smaller, and happiness will find its way into your life.